You've come so far. Hello lovelies, my name is Prue, or Prue LaRue, and so I have just started doing YouTube not that long ago. Oh, that looks so skanky. Let's just cover up my bra straps with my hair. Is that better? So I've been doing YouTube for a little while and I'm still like finding my feet. I've done a lot of like get ready with me's, wear tests and stuff like that. I haven't actually done that much talking in front of the camera per se, and been really inspired after watching Annette's makeup corner. So I've known her from Instagram for a reasonable while now, I think. Sort of when I started posting more frequently, she popped up. Then and I was like, we followed each other for a while, but we've been chatting for the last couple of days, and it's just been really fun to like, it's fun to, what is it? Oh, sorry. We've just been chatting and she is so lovely and very supportive and kind. We've been chatting over the last couple days and she's so lovely. I've watched her, quite a few of her videos. She's come out and she really is just like killing it. She's so eloquent and so like she's almost a natural in front of the camera, and I've just been super impressed. I'm definitely not a natural by any means, and it's taken me a long time to even get to this point of being able to talk to you like this. So I thought this was a really good way to sort of break up what I've been creating and actually do like a sit down chatty one. So today I'm doing the makeup journey tag from Annette's makeup corner. I'll link her down below. And the first question, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? So for me, wearing makeup to the extent that I'm currently wearing it, probably only the last 2 years. I've worn makeup before, I've owned makeup for a long time. I've never cared what the brands were, I never cared about anything behind any of it. And my sister, growing up, she's been really into makeup and she is a makeup artist, so she used to always do my makeup. And like I remember crying while she's drawing in my waterline or doing my mascara. So I would only ever wear makeup for a special occasion, if I was going out, I wanted to impress someone. And even then, like, I couldn't even really tell you what I would wear. Like, to the level now where I can tell you all the products I have on my face and what I've done, and then I can also pick up on other people what they're wearing. And I'm obsessed with makeup. I've been so obsessed the last 2 years. So for me, my real makeup journey as it is now has only started in the last 2 years. Have you gone through any makeup phases you look back now and think, WTF, what was I doing? Look, I don't think so. I don't think I ever really wore enough makeup to understand what I was doing. I definitely still do looks today that I sometimes question if it looks good like today. And I've just realized that you just need to have fun with makeup. And, you know, like follow the color wheel a little bit. But if you like the way something looks, then that's great. Wear it. Have you ever been in a makeup rut where you did the same look for a very long period of time? No, I don't think so. And I think, I mean, like look, let's say before the last 2 years, I was probably in a makeup rut. I didn't really understand how fun makeup could be. And I only ever wore like I had like a Lancome eyeshadow duo that my sister bought me for Christmas one year. I've got like a whole heap of Lancome samples that you get, like, you know, like you buy the Christmas set. And I would wear, I think I've always had the Lancome, like this has always been like a long stand foundation, but it's just lasted me like forever because I never wore it. So I think before the last 2 years, I'd say definitely I was in a makeup rut and I didn't realize how much fun it all could be. What was your first high-end purchase? Like I said, I've always had Lancome, which is high-end, but a high-end purchase that I was super excited for, I think that would be my Tarte order. So when I was first getting into makeup and watching all the YouTube people, I think it was just when the Make Believe in Yourself palette came out. And Tarte had a special on it. I reckon it was like 30%. And I ordered like a full package of Tarte makeup. And I was like, oh my god. And it came in this bright red, like bright pink box. And I watched the tracking. Oh, I still watch the tracking. But I watched the tracking so religiously, waiting for it to come. Because I was so excited. So I think like this palette. And also at the same time I bought the Rainforest of the Sea palette. And as you can see, I've not really used this one much. I have used this one like okay-ish amount, but they annoy me because they're round and they don't fit in with all my other rectangular palettes. So that's why they have their own little special home. So that's like the first makeup high-end purchase that I was like really excited to get. And even then I'd call them mid-range. Aren't they? Tarte's like mid-range, aren't they? So like luxury that I bought myself. I know what it is. If you're gonna go like, if you're gonna rate luxury by price, Pat McGrath. I bought this when they had, I feel like it's 30, maybe even 20, 30 or 40% off. It was a big sale they did for a while, and I got the La Vie en Rose palette. And I bought this one because it was like the least boring to look at. So I already owned a lot of makeup. Pat McGrath is like one of those brands. I feel like when you get into makeup, you spend so much time, like her stuff just looks amazing. And I love like how unique this artwork is, the designs, and it's beautiful. There's some beautiful shadows and stuff. And I remember I bought this through My US and I ticked the option to have the original packaging that it came in when it came through, just because I was getting a big order at the time. And it came in the black box and it came all wrapped up. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I own Pat McGrath. That was amazing. And that was probably one of my happiest, like one of my like biggest purchases that I was like, oh my god. Number 5, so what makeup items have you repurchased the most, and how long has it been in your rotation? So the Lancome Teint d'Orel, I've used this for 6 years, easily, as a foundation. And repurchasing, I own 3 of these, and I have them all in different spots, and this is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. It's so cheap, and it removes. It removes all the crazy looks I do so easily. I've not found another product that stacks up to it, and for the price this is, I'm so happy. So this is probably one of my most repurchased items that I have. And I have used it up, and I just like having 3 bottles around so that I don't have to be like, oh, it's by the vanity, oh, it's in this bathroom, oh, it's there. Oh. So I've got one here, one at my bathroom. I think I've got 2 in my bathroom. One just is nearly finished, and then it will be the new one that's going through. What does your family... Oh, and how long has this been in your rotation? This I discovered... Okay. So, I discovered this when I bought some Kylie lipsticks. And I bought Junebug. Because I loved the colour, and I feel like it was buy one, get one free. It arrived and I came home from work, and the first thing I did was put that bright purple on, and then I couldn't get it off. I like absolutely could not try. I could not get it off for the life of me. So I tried and tried. It was still just there. I got most of it off, but it just had like the outer smearings were still there. And I feel like I still had to go to work the next day, but no one really noticed. And then the day after that, I went into Chermside, Westfield, which is where which is where our Sephora and all that stuff is. So I went to MAC and asked them, because I was like, MAC's got like official makeup artists, they'll know how to get this lipstick off. But they didn't work, their stuff. And then I went to Sephora, and there was this lovely guy. He still works at Sephora today. He's one of the few guys there. And I was so lucky I got him, but I asked him, and he was like, I know you're a fan. Try this. And it worked. And ever since then, it has been my holy grail. And that guy, I don't think even remembers me. Every time I see him, I smile and remember one of my first makeup fails. Number 6, what does your family and friends think of your makeup obsession? Like, it's hard because I live far away, and I know, like, Annette, she lives far away from her family, with them being in Norway. So I believe her family is much further than my family is. My parents live in Townsville, which is far north Queensland, and it's about a 16-hour drive from here. And the remainder of my family live in Adelaide, which is a much longer drive, about a 4-hour flight. And I think Townsville's a 2-hour flight. So a lot of them haven't seen much of the obsession. My sister has thought it's hilarious, and she was like, Prue, every time you buy me something, it just ends up being all I use. My parents are always supportive. My brother just sees it as like huge consumerism and is not supportive. And my boyfriend just is like happy to like let me do my thing because I let him do his thing. And my friends are always amazed. So my friends in Adelaide who I haven't seen in a long time, they're always like, whoa, Prue, like what the hell? And then a lot of them use me for makeup advice. So like one of my mates, when she came up from Adelaide, we went to Sephora together and Mecca, and I just like, she told me what she wanted to check out, and I was like, here are your options. What do you like? And it was really good. And like, I love being able to share my knowledge, and like, I love being able to share my love of makeup. And that's why I started this whole thing. What or who inspires the way you do your makeup? Look, I think for a long time I thought you could only really wear like the bronze eye, like, you know, like the copper ones. And I've got, is this it? Yeah, so this is like one of the eyeshadow palettes I used to always use. And this is all I sort of thought you're allowed to do to your eyes. And I didn't know there was a world of colour. I would say the people who inspire me today, like, are definitely like Georgia Harris, Angelica Nyquist, Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. And I wonder who I discovered first who did the colourful eye looks, who got me really into it. Like when I first started watching YouTube, I used to watch a lot of Wayne Goss. I mean, you can always say Nikki Tutorials. Howdy, she doesn't really wear much like colourful eyeshadow. So I think like those people are the people who really inspired me to embrace wearing colour and do whatever you want and enjoy makeup. Makeup's fun. Describe your current makeup style in 3 words. Colourful, glittery, mismatched. Solely because I'm not the best at choosing lips, match eyes and stuff. I'm working on it, but a lot of people don't like the metallic lips, and like this is where like Georgia Harris inspires me, because she was talking about wearing, she always wears like a really like grungy or a metallic lip in her videos. I was like, why did I stop wearing them? Like, why? And she reminds me that makeup's fun. Do you think what pushed you to start your YouTube channel? So I actually did an attempt at this last year, and probably well over 12 months ago. I think it was July last year, and I just used my iMac camera, made about 3 or 4 videos that were all like ridiculously long. And they're all private now because they're just like, they're terrible. And then I bought my camera. Like, I just had it in the back of my mind that I really wanted to have a creative outlet or something to do, and I wanted to film videos maybe. And I bought my camera in January this year, and then I got really into photography, and then like in the last 3 or 4 months I sort of got back into like photographing makeup again. And then I was like, this is it. Like I can't, I just want to give it a try. I want to be a part of this like amazing community that I see all the time on YouTube, and I want to share my love of makeup with someone, because there is like pretty much no one in my life who loves makeup as much as I do. And you know, I'm hopeful that I will meet a like-minded mind. And do you think you'll still be on YouTube in 3 years from now? I don't know, to be honest. I hope so, but it's hard to know. I'm such a new channel, but I am having a lot of fun creating content that like not anyone really watches. So I might still be here just making videos for myself, and that's okay. So as long as it's fun and I'm enjoying it, I will be here. So thank you so much, Annette, for this great tag. I'm so excited to do my first tag. I hope this something was a bit more interesting than my usual, like, well, I hope it's been a good way for you to see like what I'm about. So thank you, I appreciate your time. I hope you stick around, subscribe, watch something else. So thank you, I appreciate your time. I'll see you next time.